In this section, let's look what are the options to run a robot file. First, let's create just a one-line test case. I will provide a test case name first. First test case, enter. As we know, put a tab so that we are coming within this structure. Log, double space, enter the message you want to log. Let me enter hello world. You can see I haven't imported any libraries here. Log is an inbuilt keyword with Robot Framework. So we don't have to import any libraries. The Robot Framework understands it very well. Let me open a notepad. Okay, what are the options available to run the Robot Framework? First, you can run through the command line. You can directly run the Robot Framework code from the command line. You can also run through the PyCharm IDE because the PyCharm IDE allows you to open the terminal window within the IDE itself. So you can run from IDE itself. Also, you can create a batch file because this is just running through command line. So you can create a batch file out of it, and if someone just double click on the batch file, then the script will execute. Also, you can put this batch file within a task scheduler which Windows provides, and it will run at the provided time. You can run through the Jenkins, that is through the continuous integration. I will also show you how to integrate Robot Framework with the Jenkins code and run it from there. Okay, these are the options available. Basically, the easiest way is running through the IDE. In IDE itself, you can open the terminal. You can see the terminal is directly taking us to the project directory. So the rf_how to learn. This directory it is taking us. So the command to run the robot file is robot space. You have to provide the particular robot file name. First dot robot. Just click on enter. The test case is passed. It will create automatically the test output file and the XML files. Just it will take some time. You can refresh it or else. Okay, it is automatically created. Just open it. You can see the first test case is executed. Just open it. It has only one keyword. We have executed only one keyword. You can see here it is mentioning built-in.log. That means it is executing this keyword from this built-in library. Similarly, if you are executing a keyword from Selenium library, then it will show Selenium dot whichever the keyword is. This is to differentiate between different library keywords. For example, Selenium is having a keyword called take screenshot. If some other library is also having the same keyword, then to differentiate, this is logged. Also in the same way, you can differentiate in your robot file as well. There also you have to mention it as library name dot the keyword name. Just open it. You can see the hello world is logged. So our first test case is passed. Let me go to the PyCharm IDE. We have executed through the terminal window within the IDE. Similarly, you can go to the command prompt and you can execute from there as well. Using this same command line, you can execute as a batch file. Also, you can see here, the result output files are created in the same directory. This doesn't look good. So if you want to push this within some folder, you can use the command line options for that. So the command line option to create a new directory and push the results files within that is -d. So let me delete these three files. This will be helpful when you are creating the Jenkins integration as well, because your output files will go to a specific directory from where you can refer the output to be displayed in the Jenkins as well. Let me delete these things. Okay. Now let's run with an option called -d space the directory name where you want to store your output files, results file. Let me create the name as results space. So the command is same, robot -d the directory where we want to store the results files and then the file we want to run. Now if I press enter, the file will be executed and we will get new directory created and all the output file and the results files will be stored there. So when we are using the Selenium library and all, whenever there is an issue or bug happens, the Selenium library will take screenshots and it will store it with the result output files. So it will be also stored within this directory. Let me refresh it. Okay. You can see the results folder is created. If you open it, the log.html, output.xml and report.html. Everything is moved within this folder. I will provide all these comments as a separate file at the end of this course so that you can refer it whenever it is needed.